A few years ago, my friend asked me to help his relative to sell his corner terrace. I was quite excited, but I also remembered that it was quite a difficult place to sell because the main gate was facing right at the temple. It took me many viewings, but finally we managed to get an offer and we negotiated on a very good price and the seller accepted it. When I arrived at the house to get the OTP signed, the seller suddenly asked me, can I speak to the buyer directly? I told him, if there's anything to ask, I can convey the message for you. But he said, no, I want to speak directly to the buyer myself. I knew this was quite risky, but because the seller insisted, so I had no choice but to arrange a meeting with the buyer and the buyer's agent. To everybody's surprise, the seller suddenly said this to the buyer. My wife passed away in this house. Are you sure you want to buy?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh my goodness. Both the buyer's agent and I looked at each other in disbelief. I tried to defuse the situation by asking, whether it was a natural death, but by then the buyer was no longer interested and he asked to withdraw his offer. So naturally, I asked the seller, why you said that? Because in Singapore, actually, there's no obligation to tell if the buyer didn't ask. He replied that, I don't want the buyer to curse me later if he finds out about this. Here's the twist. I asked my friend, did the wife really pass away in the house? And he said, no, the wife passed away in the hospital.
Huh?